1, 2, 3, 5. Is God dead?
In a world beyond saving, join G on a quest to tell the world's funniest joke.
Производство Kerner Entertainment Production.
I hope Jar Jar's getting the popcorn.
I thought this was a double date, not a 7-date.
There's a human pyramid contest after this movie. We're doors.
Aladdin, you got a license for
I
that
hope no one
carpet?
falls on my head.
Hey, you just knocked over my coffee! That's the Mad Hatter.
I'm Peter Pan. 2-for-1 special on pixie dust. This pixie dust is really good. Whoops, I need some more. I'm falling. Yes, Gravity, do you owe me some favors?
Jay, why are we in these bodies?
The studio wants us to hype Lion King 3!
Hey, come on, Mary's a ferret.
Don't worry, Chewbacca will be your stylist. Let's hit this remote for a conference call to Chewbacca. He's vacation finale.
Do not worry, Timon. I have been practicing on Jabba the Hutt.
I'm Jabba the Hutt.
Give me that gun, Chewbacca. I gotta cook this Hot Pocket.
Germs. Welcome to Suspend Your Disbelief for the greatest entertainers ever. Save the world.
And now, our feature presentation.
Not long ago, in a galaxy parallel to this one, the gods had grown restless in the heavens. Their all-time favorite virtual reality television show known as Earth now ceased to amuse, and the entertainment-starved gods were now tuning out of the planet in favor of more entertaining cosmic dust beings. With ratings at an all-time low, it was agreed that it would no longer be economical to use the sun as a projector, and so the young planet seemed fated for total annihilation. Thus, the gods devised a final attempt to save the world from its toxic trajectory. Together, they dreamt up a plot twisted enough that it just might be entertaining even to them. Two unlikely brothers, both named Jay, were sent to Earth in order to deliver a cosmic probe in the form of a riddle disguised as a joke, potent enough to save all life on Earth. Now, dear audience, feast your souls on the story of this joke as lived by the greatest entertainers ever on a cosmically ordained quest to
Save the world. Save the world. Save the world. Save the world.
And so it was, or so legend has it, how the heroes of our story miraculously came to be. The young spermatozoa burst straight into one of their all-time most classic of routines. If we listen real close, you can hear them now.
I hope this person can at least fellow sperm, can you tell me, is this the casting call to be Goop? You can't do that on television? I think they might be platypuses. No, we're human beings!
It stands for Dr. Pepper. I prefer Pepsi.
I'm the clown. I'm hiding the Bermuda Triangle under my hair.
I'm the Virgin Mary. Mom, you have a banana? I need to call a doctor. Just 1 second. You are a doctor.
And then it happened. The newborn Jay told the world's funniest joke. And with the uttering of the world's funniest joke, there came a price. J and J effectively killed their virgin mother, who died laughing.
So this is the stage?
Their mysterious father, rumored to be in the entertainment industry, was never seen again.
Does he have one hand have salt in it, the other one have pepper, and he's bringing them together so they can eat because they're joining up for a bingo tournament? Hey, what does this guy keep on shaking for? Is he watching an earthquake do a bongo set? Possessed by the ghost of Alice. Shake.
Hobbies. What we have here, just 2 people born. They have fully developed language and a healthy death drive. It's a scientific anomaly. What a miracle. Speaking of miracles, does anybody know how to tie my shoes? There's a big elephant in one of them. It'll be hard.
It's J&J, the best entertainers are.
Tina! I want the President of the United States of Light One immediately! Yes, it could be emergency!
This could change everything. Like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that doesn't have any jelly in it.
Who farted? It was the joke heard around the world, reportedly first uttered by the newborn twins, both named Jay. The mother of the young jokesters died of laughter shortly after hearing the joke that has gone on to capture imaginations worldwide. Whoever these boys are, one thing is certain: they are dangerously funny.
Yes, the whole world had their first taste of G's Kool-Aid, so to speak. But it would still take some time for the world to process the full breadth of the world's funniest joke. The boys were sent to an orphanage, never having received a single dime for coining the joke that would go on to change the world.
Check, please. And that came so what? School's out for ever. No, I just said so. Big boy, let's hit the road. We're going to our Batman, this is an official telegram from the real.
The young orphans began to realize that they had to escape the bleak reality of the institution they were stuck in. Luckily, at this moment, they snuck a peek of the guiding light that was to rescue them from their confines. They follow it to a triangular portal that delivered them to what is now known as the Cave of Uncanny Dreams, or Plato's hangout to those in the know. What the Jays just so happened to happen upon is the source of vast speculation. Some say the light they saw was none other than the lost Ark, while others hold that it was nothing more than the underground movie theater it appeared to be.
For our feature presentation.
What the young brothers Jay witnessed that day in the cave was a truth beyond words. Regardless of whether they were real or imagined, the flickering images on that screen somehow programmed a form of enlightenment directly into the Jays' spongy noggins. They instantly knew by heart the ineffable meaning of their peculiar lives, and it became crystal clear what they had to do to save the world.
Stay tuned after our feature.
J&J had seen the light, and so they began to believe. After a time, the Jays are adopted by a new father, a preacher who forbids they worship their newfound tool of redemption, the television. Before too long, it became ever so clear to the Holy Father that his children were anything but ordinary. For on their first day at school, they went all the way as to, well, why don't you just see for yourself? Let's listen.
Good afternoon, class. Somebody needs to follow the rules. Rules?
A lead sandwich.
Today, our lesson 1 plus 1 is... You must stop what you are doing and join the class, please.
It was as though every word the young Jays uttered immediately turned to gold, causing anyone within earshot to break into tears of laughter.
You're not the teacher anymore. Who is?
Jay, you've always been teachers. Now's your time to share the truth. Please.
Now, teacher from your side, go find the Notre-Dame and ask who 100 squares tonight. I need to know.
While none of their students could ever exactly place their finger on or even begin to grasp the fuzzy logic of G's uncanny teachings, one thing everyone could agree on was the undeniable genius and an elegant truth the Jays so effortlessly demonstrated. Graduated with the highest honor, awarded straight J's, a higher grade than ever before thought possible. The Jays had taught their teachers the incommerciable entertainment value of knowledge itself. Life went on for J and J, living and learning as they taught at school, preached at church, and entertained wherever they went. Whoever's path they crossed with instantly became infected with a brand new form of laughter. Having seen the truth, every teacher quits their teaching and becomes students of J&J. They were asked to speak at the local high schools, which were no longer big enough to fit all their new students, suddenly inspired to learn about the truth through the magic of entertainment.
run out. You know what that means?
While their path to glory seemed inevitable, the young masters of entertainment were nevertheless subject to the laws of their industry. Yes, even supernovas must have humble beginnings, and so the Jays quickly monopolized every square inch of the entertainment industry in their small town called Uncanny Valley. Alas, at long last, J&J were free as birds. Before too long, it became ever so clear to the Holy Father that his children were anything but ordinary.
Float across the horizon. Look, you're getting always remember. Help me now. Where does the dream end? He said,
Jay and Jane, honest to God, you are the greatest entertainers ever. Dad wanted you to know, it is he who hath farteth in order to set up your joke that is fated to bringeth the universal consciousness through laugh tears. My prophecy is this. You shall soon surpass my fame,
thus making you immortal.
Use your powers to save the world.
So, to fulfill their destiny, the Jays, famished for their inexorable fame, were finally ready for the major leagues. Hollywood, California, or bust. However, the Jays ran into another town first, Las Vegas, and mistook it for Hollywood, began crafting an unbelievably funny show, all about what happens when a ventriloquist mime runs into a police officer with short-term memory loss and possessed by King Tut.
The swine, say quoi? Well, let me guess, Mime. You're going to try to bash that wall in with your head?
I got it. I like platypuses.
Dummy, that wasn't so bad, now was it? Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
By the time the brothers figured out that they had not yet made it to Hollywood, they had fully mastered their act and were more than ready for the real Tinseltown. But was Hollywood ready for the force now so righteously deemed the greatest entertainers ever? Well, that may prove to be another story entirely. It's funny how time tells. No? They were overjoyed. Their first destination was the Walk of Fame, of course. They were rather shocked to find that there was not yet a star made for them. But when they came to the star for their idol, Michael Jackson, they bowed down to kiss it and pray for their next big break. Their future lives flashed before them, and they could not help but weep laugh tears, for they knew they would finally make it big time. Yeah, in the make-believe world of Hollywood. That break came in the form of a very shady fellow named Rizzo, who already knew of the boys' powers from the news story about the talking babies causing fits of laughter. Rizzo was a low-level agent with a despicable reputation, but he did know some people who knew some people, and he managed to arrange a meeting with the CEO of the Time Life Corporation.
Got it soon as I got it here as soon as I could, brother. So good to see me.
Rizzo, I'm giving you a minute. I hate you, and I don't trust you, but I'm here and I'm gonna give you a minute. Let's see what you got.
I've been waiting my whole life for these boys. They're a godsend, and you will see in just a moment. Just watch.
Who here would like to hear the history of the world?
History of the world.
And the history of sardine sandwiches.
I'm trying to get a sardine sandwich. Oh, brother. This could take the history of the world and sardine sandwiches.
Long ago, in the Big Bang, there was a sardine sandwich.
I like cheddar.
Let me guess. That would be cheese. Actually, I'm a little mouse. I like sardine sandwiches, so I give my cheese to the cat who gives the dog using a sardine sandwich. Mona Lisa precedent. Ain't nothing but a put a blindfold on me and make a little bit of a correction. See if I use Leonardo. Let me make some corrections. Masterpiece.
On my head. Whoops.
Boy, doing.
Oh. Bellas. I cannot get you the starring role, but I can get you 2 supporting roles. It would be my honor. Rizzo?
Hollywood agent, TV agent, music. We're gonna need to split. You're not going to get powers over you. When the man and part on me, deal.
We're gonna give you we're giving you annual what's that enterprise potential. We're giving you the full deals.
Now, the Jay's new boss may not have had his heart in exactly the right place, but he was a very cunning CEO with just enough power and tact to exponentially capitalize and cash in on the Jay's supernatural gift. He saw the Jays as his ticket into the ranks of the elusive Illuminati, who he'd spent his whole life trying to track down in the hopes that they would let him join.
If that guy's hand was really a porcupine, we'd be like, I need to stop this.
Golden gates of heaven.
What's that yellow thing? Come on here and burn for eternity. I hope there's some marshmallows. Hey, how about we scoot down the street and go visit King Bob's tomb on the visit? What if money wasn't green like a tree, but it was like a cactus? Like green, but it was polka dotted. People be like, I never grow up polka dotted.
First off, to magnify G's enterprise, Lou's vision was to remake all of the highest-grossing movies recast with the Jays in all the starring roles.
You're just at a mother-in-law's convention at the DMV.
Stay with me. Stay with me.
You're dying, Kim. Now get your stamp collection. Hey, I didn't mean to put the stamp collection over my face. I can't see anything.
This really isn't Tempur-Pedic.
I want a refund.
There, I said it, buddy. Freedom. Now give me that sardine sandwich. I want the bet.
I'm in love with you.
I'm in love with you. Just kidding. It's opposite day, and I'm the repo man. And I've come here to take a lot of possessions from you that you don't want to give me. Good thing you're not my ex-wife. Just a second, you are my ex-wife. And my next step is in the room. It's off the cliff. Darn, I just fell off the cliff. Now I'm gonna fall off another one that I didn't know was there. Will you kiss me? Not Jabba the Hutt. Jabba's uncle. Jabba the Mutt. I'm a little dog that is part of the family of Jabba.
Hey, Yoda, can you just What kind of teddy booth did you go to? Your tail looks great. Use the force. Get this toy out of the Cracker Jack's box. And also, the giant wants to talk to you about the color green because you got a really good teddy booth. Take me to your leader. What? The leader of the Intersex Civil Society? No, the one who controls you. Oh, that's right. That's why this is up in her Zuma class in an hour. You're not an alien. You're George Bush with a bad hair day.
You're it. Now go tag Shrek in the game of tag. I was just right. I didn't know there was a little chainsaw connected to my figure, said the alien E.T. in human language. E.T. or like the letter E and the letter after it. Which is the F, which is your body odor. Actually, let me take a second smell. Your body is so bad that I'm going to give you one letter after that letter F. Gee whiz, I'm not taking you to a winter submarine class. Did you smell so bad? I'm not going to phone home because my ex-wife is there. That would be like calling a bad place. Actually, hey, this phone is a snake. Now that we're friends, you got any sugar?
Their road to glory was inevitable.
You don't know that.
The Jays rise to the top of every media chart there ever was. Like candy to babies, of course the whole world ate it all right up, giving our heroes their first taste of global domination.
Have you ever felt this way?
You can do it. You will do it. You are it.
We're gonna go have some chai tea at a break.
You can never get a taxi in New York City. My stupid sir, I get upset because of where they're going.
Bye! Oh, $6 for a cup of pie? What is this?
Still wondering who farted? Join us for the reality show you won't believe. The greatest entertainers ever versus China. This could get crazy.
While the Jays went along with whatever their industry called for, they had a very special affinity for reality TV.
I'm going crazy. That soccer ball is really tight. We gotta get this challenge.
They made spin-off after spin-off until syndication kicked in, allowing them to branch further out.
Save that tear and blood for TV, and save that soul for real TV.
Just for kicks, they then started countless bands in every genre imaginable, and even invented a total of 88 new hybrid styles. After cracking the code to mastering one definitive sound, the Jays were ready for a vacation. While surfing with the Pope and the Dalai Lama, both who had undergone the latest trend of plastic surgery to look more like G, they got the feeling that their work on Earth was not quite finished. At this point, the brothers opened up their almost completely monopolized enterprise to allow the rest of the people of Earth, now all devotees to the cause of G, to pay tribute and or impersonate them in all their original acts, so that they too may experience the full glory of themselves for, well, themselves.
dyslexic man walks in walk around. But in all seriousness, folks, I tell you, killing is joking, but I know I will get a reaction.
First,
Hey, cool podcast.
I just say that out loud. I'm considering becoming a mind reader. What are your thoughts? Yeah, get better and better. We are the greatest entertainers ever. Ever. Thanks to America, and never forget, 9/11 was an inside job at the Pizza Hut site.
Now you may find this next fact very difficult to believe. Even so, I assure you, it is all true. In this real-life dream world, G had infinite earthly powers. There eventually came a time when every soul on this planet became one with the serene light of the dolls rigged up in order to see through the world.
Suspend thy disbelief for the greatest entertainers ever. Now, I am no Einstein, but I do know why the chicken crossed the road. You see, the question does not have a definite answer. Whether the chicken crossed the road, or the road must have chicken. It doesn't square. I read it in a diarrhea. So, the other day, I was jamming with Bob Marley when all of a sudden a sardine sandwich appears. I can't go on. I'll go on. Who just farted?
Who farted?
Thank you.
Everyone has their own story about where they were when they first heard these life-changing words. The so-called joke heard around the world somehow put everything into perspective. From that moment on, it was clear that the entire entertainment industry had two incredible new bosses. The Jays flipped the game upside down. We are forever in their debt, for they have truly filled the world with more laughter, gas, and magic than was previously imaginable. The greatest entertainers ever are the answer to our prayers. Who knows where they'll take us next? Somewhere beyond funny. I have no doubt.
Knock knock. Loser.
You who? You. Bart.
Bart.
What you call me? We are the greatest entertainers ever. And remember,
Tame. It's the greatest entertainers
Ever wonder who farted? Now you can get to the bottom of the matter. Introducing Fart Detective from GEE Industries. Fart Detective from GEE Industries. Fart Detective from GEE Industries.
'Twas no surprise for anyone to see, for even the blind now had visions of G-dom, and the deaf alike claimed to hear smells emanating from the J's omnipotent vibrations. Yes, the brand now known to every soul on Earth as G Incorporeality had spiraled into control of the newest world order. They'd surpassed the very meaning of the word go. Could it be their game of Monopoly had run its course? Where else could they go? Now, perhaps you could say the only problem they faced was simply that there was no problems left to solve. And as any storyteller will tell you, there is no story without some sort of conflict to resolve. So, as the J's magic spell cast by those crazy gods finally crystallized, It dawned on the brothers J that their epic fate was predetermined by those crazy gods in a game of dice.
This is gonna be it!
Greatest entertainers ever! You had me at, hey, who fought it? But seriously, because of the aliens, the Illuminati need your help.
Obama.
It is up to you to save this planet. Otherwise, it's hasta la vista,
My successors, the greatest entertainers ever, have proven omnipotent leadership beyond belief.
And
James, all yours.
I'll be back
Who farted?
from Mars on Tuesday. And you know what that means. This could get crazy.
My good friend Arnold teleported the Jays to a very strange land, where the future was revealed by none other than...
Greetings, girl. The day I'm expecting you. Please stand by. Lord Samuel's Chief Canada will be with you momentarily.
Bravo, greatest entertainers ever, and welcome to Club Illuminati. Hey, who fought it?
Jays. Welcome to Club Illuminati. Welcome to Club Illuminati. You can finally handle the truth. You can finally handle the truth. Our mission may seem impossible, which is why we're calling on you to save TGAC from the global norming caused by Lord Xenu's flatulence. Our fate is in your hands, Jays. Hey, who farted? Who farted? Who farted?
Now listen to me very closely, Jays. The World Order is upon nonsense. The God has spoken and come and us to guide you through your hard journey. Firstly, you must finish monopolizing whatever is left of human culture. Some reptilians will then transport you to the new galactic languages where the destined cannot be able to continue your next orders.
Then good luck to you. We will be watching you.
Jays, this contract, I'm not sure I fully understand it. It says here, we would issue a license for you to do anything and all that you stipulate with our entire enterprise. I wish there was an alternative for this. You would essentially... Yes. Sir. The truth's reality. We support you. So what?
Greetings, Illuminati. We've come for your free enterprise. If you are finally ready to become one with the Infinite, all we need from you is those G contracts and the Wi-Fi password. It's been a pleasure doing business with you, Lannis. Now here you go, a one-way ticket to the astral plane Yogurtville. Better luck in your next life.
Now, Jason, the time has come for you to head to the moon.
Now we're on the moon. Let's test gravity. 3, 3. Another thing, Jay.
I was wondering if you could keep on, because the Force has got a lot of power and it makes me feel like it makes me feel like If this town is just an apple, then let me take up and hope that this is just imagination.
Michael, check it out.
It's human nature, right? But tell him that it's human nature.
Hello, Mr. Husband. No, it's Michael Jackson. We've been waiting for you. Bubbles, would you like a snack? Michael, we can see that you're an angel.
I'll tell you what's next, Jays. We are taking a direct flight to Heavenville. Her Holy Spirit would like to have a word with you. And if I'm to believe the rumors circulating up there, you are fated to become real-life gods.
There's no escaping the jaws of the alien this time. It's something that you and I am here with you. I am here with you. Though
I summon the brothers to heaven. Welcome to heaven, Jesus. This is the voice of God. You've done a remarkable job. Now let me put you on hold and you can talk to my son.
Gee, wizards! Bravo! What an unbelievable journey. Your work on Earth is complete. Daddy summoned you back to entertain him inside his newest state-of-the-art virtual reality. I'm afraid life in heaven is less than perfect. Those crazy aliens finally hacked their way inside. Well, no one can make any sense of them. Father believes they've come for you. Be safe, Jays. Oh, don't forget to recycle. Glass goes in the yellow bins.
Now I know by now you must be content as a whistle, but our story is not quite over. G performed their newest reality show about the making of the Funny Buzz to a blissed out audience in the state of heaven for nearly 18 eternities. When out of nowhere there occurred a glitch in the Matrix. Yes, those kooky aliens had finally hacked their way into the state of heaven, and now all of a sudden all bets were off. Truly, this was never supposed to happen. Yes, even gods have their occasional love. And now, if you'll excuse me, I had better tune in myself to find out how our story continues.
Morning, sardine sandwiches. I can't believe I'm finally meeting you, James. I'm like your biggest fan in the entire Trappist spectrum.
Anyways, now that you're gods, Emperor Zartan has declared you ready to produce the sequel.
That is if you agree to this new contract from their honorable Emperor Zartan.
Your planet shall be spared,
And sequel after sequel shall be added to your enterprises, which you will now own a whole percentage of. And now, G, I have been waiting 8 googly years to say, forgive me if I'm worth a lot. I have but one last test for you that I already
know you will pass. Please recite one more time for my mobile recording device the answer to my next question. What, pray tell, is the funniest human joke?
Tell the funniest human joke? Who farted?
Upon telling the world's funniest joke, Disney teleports the Jays throughout the very fabric of cosmic reality. The Jays were guided through the multiverse's most tried and true alien beacon ritual.
We're even bringing Airtop and Jar Jar Binks to keep you company as your sidekicks. The preview is out and it is so Tucci.
It's official, 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 it's the greatest entertainers ever have saved the world. Thank you, Jays, for negotiating with the Illuminati aliens to sacrifice your magical bodies in order to spare planet Earth from complete annihilation. And oh yeah, for the record, farting.
fulfilled the gods' ancient prophecy of perfecting entertainment, those loony aliens made good on their deal, thus sparing the entire planet from its pending annihilation.
You guys are gonna love our galaxy. It's easy to die for. Before I got the ritual, I was willing to sign my antenna. It would really mean a lot.
I'm glad we got the honey, Jay. That was a good thing.
Yes, the J saved us all. Thank you, Jane. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay tuned.